Good morning, this is Kathy Peck, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Wichita Falls, Texas. Today is, I don't know how many days I've been doing this going live thing in the morning, but anyway, today is a sweet and simple slimline card using the Gorgeous Leaves stamp set. And I hate to say this, but I have misplaced my Gorgeous Leaves stamp set box, but this is the card, and we're using the same stamp all the way across in 6 different colors. And then on the inside I just added a liner and a little leaf stamp. You know, this is a nice fall card. This is going to go to my auntie in Amarillo, Texas, and just something to say, hey, it's fall, hope you're all doing well. So if you want to know more about Gorgeous Leaves, it's in the July-December catalog on page, let's see here. It's near the back of the catalog, I think. I'm going the wrong direction. It's really part of a nice little set. Hopefully I'll find it. Oh, here we go. Gorgeous Leaves is part of a bundle. You can get dies with it. The intricate leaves dies, but here it is. I really like it. Let's see if I turn this light down a little bit. There, you can see that better. Yeah. So it's on page 47, the July to December mini catalog. Alright, so let's see. What do we need to make this card? Alright, you need a slimline card base. This one's Cajun Craze, and it's actually cut 7 by 8, and you score it at 3.5, and that's where we're going to fold. Here's the bump. Remember, fold towards the mountain or towards the bump. That little line is made when you score your card, and the channel that you're scoring over, it just dips down in there. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and insert the liner for the cards. You can write on it. This is 3 1/4 by 7 3/4. I just use glue to put all these together. Glue will come out and cooperate today. So I can't believe I misplaced that stamp box. I did a project last week with 3 of the Gorgeous Leaves stamps, and now I can't find the box. But I still had the stamps mounted on blocks because I knew I was going to use them for something else. Isn't that crazy? Well, you know what? Like everything else, it will turn up. And this is not going in the right place here. Let's get it a little bit. There we go. That's how I like that. Alright, so we set that aside. So to stamp the top layer, and see this one's going to be reversed. I'm going to have a Cajun Craze layer and then white on top. I need a piece of white. This is our basic white cardstock. It's 3 by 7.5, and I'm going to use the Staparatus to do the stamping. Put my glue out of the way. So here it is. I've already got it set up. Have my Staparatus. Well, the light's going to be terrible here, but that's okay. And I'm just going to move this down. I'm going to leave my paper in place and just move this down as I go along, using the different colors and then cleaning it off with my little chamois. These are available in the catalog. They're bigger. They're twice this size this way, but I like to cut them in half for when I'm working with the Staparatus, so I can just pick it up and clean it. And yes, it is dirty. That's normal. It's not dirt. It's ink. That's ink stained is what it is. So, all right. So let's get started here. I'm going to put my white in here, and it's going to stay right where it's at, so I'll just secure it with a magnet. And we're going to start with our first 3 colors. Now, I'm just going to set this here, and it's going to lean up. My computer's in front of me on a little platform, so it stands up higher, so I can put it up there. So the first color we're going to use is Real Red, because I did these in color order as they are in the catalog for the Regals. I love these colors for fall. Just stamp it on there. And I like to keep my foam mat in here. Some people don't when you're using the red rubber, but it's your personal choice. You don't have to. But if you're using photopolymer, you definitely want this mat here. I find that there's not much difference. Give it a little press. There's my real red. Clean off the stamp. Alright. Cherry cobblers next. So I'm going to ink it up. Move it over one notch. That's what I like about the Staparatus. It's nice you could stamp multiple stamps, or just, moving it back and forth like this is good. There we go. Me and my real red stamp pad are not getting along lately. It's just, I think I need to put more ink on it. I thought I did, but that might have been cherry cobbler. Who knows? There, that's better. Well, fall leaves are not perfect. They are different colors. They're variegated sometimes, depending on your weather. Here in Texas, at least in this part of Texas, we don't get very many fall colors. If you have them, they'll be there for like 3 days and then they fall to the ground. It's very quick. Okay, Cajun Craze is next. Okay. I always like to give that a press with the back of my hand. Now, some of these colors look dark. They do lighten up as they dry. Just a little bit, or mellow out, I like to say. So, I'm hoping this week I'll come online with a video playing with the pastel chalks. I think I want to do some pastel chalks with the Love of Leaves stamp set, because it's a big, bold leaf, and I think the chalks would look great on them. Okay, this is pumpkin pie. Who doesn't love pumpkin pie? As I'm going through and stamping these, I'm moving the ink from my right to my left so that I don't get confused and stamp again with the wrong color. Alright, now we're going to use some gorgeous crushed curry. I know my crushed curry pad probably needs a re-inking, but I need to re-ink a lot. Yesterday I did some little housekeeping in my craft area, aka my dining room. Went through some of the cupboards, and sometimes you have stuff in there that just accumulates that needs to find a new home. So probably be making a Goodwill drop off today or tomorrow. Alright, that's crushed curry right there, and the last color we're going to use is the Old Olive. Old Olive. It's such a pretty green, and it's been around forever, and I hope it stays and stays. Yes, there we go. There goes some Old Olive right here. Really, it's just that quick. And this technique would work with any of the stamps in the Gorgeous Leaf stamp set. You just have to watch your spacing, because some stamps, the other stamps, are a little bit bigger. I'm just going to leave that right there for now. Take this off, and then we'll glue that together, and then we'll be done. It's that quick. The Staparatus makes it easy, gives you a really good spacing. See, so that's nice spacing, and it's all because of I just moved it one slot at a time to the left, or to the right. Okay, let's finish this up. So here we go. I made several of these cards, actually 6, about 2 weeks ago for a friend. She needed some Slimline cards for her church ministry, and they wanted fall colors, and they were just going to put them in the regular business envelopes. So she asked me to make 6. So what I did is I made 1 with each color of the card bases, and then actually, yeah, and then different color, you know, liners. So I mixed them all up, so it was nice. So I thought, well, and I didn't get any pictures, and I didn't save any, so I thought, well, just make another one, because it didn't take that long. And I'll have one for Aunt Jeanette and Amarillo. Oops, about to put this on upside down. There we go. Well, hopefully I'll get this straight. That looks good. There it is. 2 gorgeous leaves, fall cards, showing a display of beautiful colors. There. Alrighty. That was quick and easy. I love cards like that. I think, you know, they look like you put a lot of work into them because you have all these colors and layers, but it wasn't that bad. Alrighty, Kathy Peck, Wichita Falls, Texas. If you'd like to follow me on my blog, that'd be great. I'll be posting these hopefully later today after I get some pictures and put up a post. You can follow me on Facebook, on Instagram, and YouTube. Alright, thanks. Have a great day. Bye.